This is an audio recording of The Barroom Collection by David Duhaime, narrated by the author. Story number 1, Rainy Days. Her name was Lorraine, and the guys at the bar thought they'd be cute and call her Lori. She was the bartender and put a stop to that crap real quick. She'd say, "Don't call me Laurie." She'd say, "I studied in London, and in London, a lorry is a truck. You try calling me a truck one more time and I'll lock that door, and only one of us is going to leave here standing." Woo-hoo. This girl was New York City, born and bred. A Dalton girl. She spent some time at Vassar, and she studied in London, but I know she got her MFA from UCLA, hence her nickname and misnomer, LA Woman. When Jim Morrison and the Doors come up on the jukebox, singing LA Woman, the place would erupt into pandemonium. Her skin was the color of my morning coffee. I take it dark, but not sweet. She had my hormones in an uproar, and I just couldn't keep my big mouth shut. I said, "I'll just have to call you RAINNIE." For a moment there, I thought I made the biggest mistake of my life. She saw red. Her eyes flashed at me like two brilliant rubies. You know, the kind they use in lasers. Beep, beep. Then she cut a smile on me like morning sunshine. She crossed all the way down to my end of the bar and took my hand in hers. She leaned in close. Her perfume, wafted up from cruel and unusual places, it caught in the back of my throat. She leaned in so close, I could see a tattoo on her breast, a snake on a bed of roses. That should have warned me. The rumor around the bar was that she had 3 of them. Tattoos, I mean. Oh, yeah. As she leaned in closer, I could see a second one. I thought to myself, if this gets any better, I'll be the only one in the bar who knows where that 3rd tattoo is. Yeah, right. Her lips were soft and moist. I could tell because she whispered in my ear, "How did you know my daddy's special name for me?" "Because I'm your sugar daddy now," I said with all the courage I could muster. "I'll have to give that one a little thought," she said. "But you can call me RAINNIE anytime." "Only when it rains," I said. I tried to explain, but I found it hard to speak. It's what I call an interior erection. You know what I mean. It's that feeling that grabs you down there and then it rises up into your stomach. And just when you want to say something really clever, it catches in the back of your throat, and it comes out all ga-ga-ga-ga-ga-ga. It was either that, or her perfume, or both. I tried to explain. The only time I could come to the bar was on my day off, and the only days I had off were rainy days. She looked me straight in the eye, then reached back, took a bottle of Jack Daniels, poured me a stiff one on the house. She poured herself one, too. Not once did she take her eye off mine, and not once did she let go of my hand. She poured a lot of stiff ones that night. I don't remember all of it. I do remember two things. I remember where that third tattoo is, and I remember thinking to myself that this was going to be great. Today, when it rains, I find I have to take off from work and seek out a smoky little tavern. I sit all the way down at the end of the bar, and I order up a double shot of Jack Daniels. When I punch a couple of numbers into the jukebox, and Morrison and the Doors start playing L.A. Woman, I swear to God, I can still smell her perfume. Even after all these years, catches in the back of my throat. I could hardly speak.